Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video on TradingCam, and we're back with another testing strategy. And for this strategy, we'll be testing this 1 minute 97% win rate scalping strategy by Profit Now, and we're going to see whether it actually works or is it just a fake strategy. So anyways, let's dive straight into this video. The first up, you'll be using this indicator called the EMA, moving average exponential. Under technicals, just click on that. You want to change the length to 200, and you want to change the line to be white in color. You can make it thicker if you want. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Next up, we'll be using the STC indicator by Cheyenne KM. And last but not least, we'll be using the indicator called the Trend Trader Strategy. So for this, it will help to classify all the candles to either be one shot green or one shot red, and the strategy is pretty simple. So let's dive straight into the rules. So the first rule for taking a long position is that the price must be above the white EMA. Next up, there must be a breakout of the candles above the trend trader strategy, like it turns from red to green, and price must be above the trend trader strategy. And your last rule would be your STC has to be green in color, and here we have the most perfect example. So what we see here, we have the red change to green, price is above the 200 EMA, and we have the STC green in color, so we'll take a position right there. You can put a stop loss right below the candle, and you aim for 1.5:1. So here we have another entry. Here we will avoid this entry because we see that the red turns to green, but the STC is red in color. However, from here we have the red turning to green, but the problem is that the price is below the trend trader strategy. So we must wait for the color to change from red to green, and price above the trend trader strategy and price above the 200 EMA. And we look at the STC, it is indeed green in color, so there's a valid position. Put your stop loss right below the recent swing low, or you can put it below the candle itself. You want to put it below the recent swing low, and you aim for 1.5:1. So they have another winning strategy. And now I'm going to show you guys how to take short positions. It's basically the same thing, but except that you want to wait for price to be below the 200 EMA. So right here, what we see is that price is below the 200 EMA, so immediately we should be looking for our short positions. Next up, we want the color of the candle change from green to red, and the candle to break below the trend trader strategy. So here we have the perfect example. We see that price is below the 200 EMA, we have the change from green to red, and the STC indicator is red in color. Stop loss above the recent swing high, and a 1.5:1. So here we have a valid position. You can see that when it changes from green to red, this indicator is green in color, so not a valid position. Let's look for more valid position. Here we have the change from green to red, and the breakout of the candles below the trend trader strategy. The STC is red in color, and price is below the 200 EMA, so valid position right there. Stop loss above the recent swing high, and aim for 1.5:1. So as you can see, this strategy works both ways where you go long or short. So let me try and choose a random area and backtest the strategy to see whether it actually works when I'm trading it. So let's start from here. So when you see this type of price where it's kind of going in a straight line, you just want to kind of avoid it. So personally, I'll just avoid it until I see a clear direction trend. So here we might be breaking it to the upside, but we break straight to the downside, and this is a very strong downward trend, so I'm going to look for an entry to the downside. So no entry. Okay, here we have our first entry right here. So what do we see? We have the change from the green to the red candle. Price is below the 200 EMA, and we have the STC being red in color, so we can take that position right there. Stop loss right above swing high, and then 1.5:1. So that is a winning position. Let's look for another entry. Okay, here we have this break, so let me replay that. So we're looking for a break below the trend trader strategy because the price is still below the 200 EMA. So here we have this break right here. When the price is below the 200 EMA, price breaks below, and we have the SEC being red in color. 1.5:1. And there's another winning position. Right here we have another position. We can see that price breaks below the trend trader strategy. Price is below the 200 EMA and the SEC is red in color. So we can take that position. Stop loss right above and a 1.5:1. And that is us out of the position and another winning trade. So 3 winning trades in a row. So as you guys can see from this video, it is a pretty powerful strategy, and yeah, it is pretty successful. So you guys can try to trade this strategy and let me know how it works. And thank you guys for watching. Check out my other testing videos as well, and see you all in my next video.